Well, this may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Sagittarius in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Sagittarius. Few things to keep in mind, Sag, as you listen to this reading. Sag, this is a general reading, so it's a given that not every single detail may be a factor in your story. There may be a few things that you might hear in this reading that may resonate for you, and then there might be some things in this reading that are not meant to be your message. They're meant to be someone else's. So I encourage you to listen for what is genuinely yours, and what is not, throw it out. Like I said before, it may have been intended for someone else's ears if it wasn't for you. Even though, Sagittarius, you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast. It's a given that not every single thing happens at the exact same time for everyone. So I encourage you to listen to this reading with an open mind. Sometimes the reading doesn't resonate initially because the events haven't had a chance to occur yet. So it may be necessary to give the reading a chance to unfold. Above all else, Sag Nation, please don't make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions based on what you hear from a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensions.com. Lastly, Sag, let me be upfront with you and let you know that this reading will guaranteed go over some topics that you might feel are sensitive. And if that's not your preference, it's not something that you came in search of, you're likely better off clicking off this reading. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's dive right into the channel messages. If you'd prefer to bypass this part of the video and go straight into the reading, the timestamp for where the reading begins can be found below. 5-3, as in the height, 5-3. Wabash Leasing Company. The initials JB or JP as in Paul. Chevy. Blaine 222. Barstow. Arco. Wow, these prices are high. Karma. Sagittarius. Strength. Some Saggies are obviously dealing with Leos. Some of you could be performers. Some of you could be in the public eye. Maybe there's a lot of eyes on you. Maybe there's someone that you're watching, your favorite performer. You could be going to some type of a performance, possibly a concert or an event. Align your actions with your intentions. So random. Some of you might be getting your lashes done. I don't know. Align your actions with your intentions. I think you're very watchful of someone's intentions. Somebody that is around you. You have the 9 of Swords. It seems like something is on your mind. It might have something to do with your living place, your dwelling place. Maybe you're wanting to go someplace remote. Maybe you're wanting to travel somewhere. Yeah, maybe you're sightseeing, possibly. Or maybe this could be somebody watching you, because you could definitely be a performer of some type. Sagittarius, I wanted to say Aries so badly, but you do have Aries highly featured in your situation. You have Aries and you also have Scorpio. Are you in? Maybe some of you are event organizers. Maybe that's something that you do professionally. Okay, there's something having to do with an event that may be significant surrounding your situation. It looks like you have a relationship that's going through some hardships, Sagittarius, or this is a past tense situation and think you have a very dominating type of partner, or this is how somebody sees you. Somebody has a really bad temper, and I think that somebody could be very dangerous when they're angry. Some situations, somebody has a really bad temper, they're violent. And I think that for some of you, somebody, is it like one on, like, it looks like it's one against maybe several people. I don't know. I will say that some of you are performers. You are in the public eye. You work around some very rude, opinionated people. Some people that might be trying to trigger you this week. Sagittarius, or there is someone in particular. We're going to see what this is about, because it does look like you're exposed. Like I said, especially if you are online, possibly you're exposed to a lot of negative energy. This could be somebody giving you the evil eye, quite possibly. It looks like there's some type of jealousy here. There's some type of negative situation, some type of negative circumstance that you might be finding yourself in. And maybe there is a need to protect yourself against someone in particular that might be around you. This week, I definitely, yeah, so you do have some type of negative situation around you. That's definitely what this is. Oh no, you're going off on somebody. Separation. So maybe you did. Maybe you have separated from someone, and it could be over some foolishness. I think somebody may have put their foot in their mouth. I think somebody may have thought something was real funny. And I think that maybe somebody may have thought that they got away with something, but I think that something was definitely seen, and somebody might feel like something went undetected. Thought that what they said was real funny, and it looks like something may be blowing up in somebody's face. Now, they mentioned karma in the child messages. So this might be somebody's karma coming toward them this week, Sagittarius. This could have been something that maybe you were waiting to see. You wanted to see the karma play out for somebody. You might be witnessing it. Sagittarius Nation or Crosswatcher. Some type of justice that maybe you feel like you are deserving of because of somebody's foolishness and shenanigans. Because to be quite honest, it feels like you're absolutely fed up with somebody's games here. Games and shenanigans that somebody is bringing to the picture. It looks like somebody is like constantly trying to embarrass you or say some things that frustrate you. Somebody wants to see you go off, Sagittarius, or you're trying to do this to someone. So I think, I don't know, what are you going to do in return? We got Ace of Cups not once but twice, okay? Somebody just has a change of heart. So maybe you did have something going on with somebody. It looks like it, Sagittarius. Recently, maybe you did have something did go down between you and someone, and it looks like this week or within the next 7 days, somebody might be coming to look for harmony. Somebody wants to kind of fix a situation here. It looks like somebody is seeking union. And this is exactly here what I see with this Ace of Cups. See, but right beneath that is the Seven of Swords. See, you have it several times here. So that's what I mean. So somebody's coming to make peace with you. Somebody that really frustrated you, got on your nerves. They were looking for a reaction. They got it. So they're coming to give you this offer, right? But right beneath this offer is the same old games and shenanigans. They're coming to make peace with you, but it seems like they're up to the same old tricks. For some of you, if this is a love relationship, your intuition is definitely telling you that something is up. Something is going on behind the scenes. You're definitely detecting that there's a third party that may have popped up in the situation, and that somebody is having a love affair on the side. For some of you, the secret has something to do with the fact that somebody is down low. Maybe somebody is unsure about their question, or they're questioning their sexuality. They're bi-curious. Something's going on in that area. This could have been somebody that you felt was your soulmate, but it seems like this week you might be deciding to release someone. And I did tell you before that maybe somebody is violent. Somebody has a really violent temper. I think some of you might be in domestic violence types of situations. This week, I think you might be thinking about, some of you might be seeking legal counsel about something. Because I think some of you might be deciding that this is done. Let's see, because I see some of you are deciding to maybe walk away from this. Or maybe you're not sure yet what you want to do. maybe this is definitely a Leo. This is the week where something definitely comes to light, and this might be what brings you to tarot, quite honestly. Maybe you're looking for some type of answer or foresight into what is going on behind your back, because there's definitely more than meets the eye in your situation, Sagittarius or cross watcher. And like I said, this is something that you're not aware of. This is the week where something comes out. For some of you, this is old news. This already played out. And this is this individual trying to come back and make peace with you after maybe there's been some type of an estrangement. Somebody comes back into the situation, like I said before, to try to fix it with you. Now, this seems like this is some type of repeated situation, something that happens over and over. For some of you, you co-parent kids with somebody, and maybe they're absent. And maybe they're not there emotionally to support the child, but maybe even financially. Maybe they're not paying their child support. Maybe because they have decided to, they're in favor of their lifestyle rather than committing and following through to what they started out with, which was to build a family. I don't know. I guess the point being, Sag Nation, is someone is coming back. Somebody that you might feel is disrespectful, has stabbed you in the back and then lied on your name. And this is somebody that maybe you had a lot of fights with. And these wouldn't be, like I said before, small fights. These would be like knockdown, drag out type of fights. Like where it's come to blows and there's been a physical altercation between you and someone. For others of you, this is not like a love relationship. This is with a family member. Something's going on in court, Sag. We're going to see what this is, but something's definitely going down in court. What might be the issue? Yeah, it's conflict, opposing. So it could be that there's conflict between you and someone because you have an opposing opinion to them about maybe how to raise children. It seems like there's someone in your life, Sag, that has overstepped a boundary. I think that there might be a situation that you're dealing with currently, Sagittarius, where both of you and someone else are looking at things from opposing angles. You see something differently than they do. There's something that you can't see eye to eye about, it looks like, and something is causing you to become very emotionally detached. And I think that right now, somebody has distanced themselves, and it's due to the fact that somebody is trying to protect themselves from this unwanted drama or stress. And I think somebody wants the ability to let their emotions flow freely. So maybe somebody could be, kind of critical of somebody's emotional state right now. So I think right now you're releasing something. You're either releasing this person or you're releasing some type of baggage. For some of you, the thing that you're releasing has something to do with your childhood. I think that something this week might be triggering some type of an abandonment issue. Or this is something that you're really dealing with this week is feelings of abandonment. Or this is you co-parent children with someone that's not around. And that's the biggest issue right now. That's the source of the conflict. But truthfully, I think this week, Sagittarius, it's going to dredge up some type of emotion connected to your childhood. It's going to dredge up some type of emotional abandonment issues. And I think that your abandonment issues are something that you're coming into contact with over and over and over with people. It seems like maybe you are seeking a true union with someone, but what you end up with is more trauma. Or you're dealing with someone who has obvious commitment issues. And some of you, you're dealing with somebody that has a drinking problem. Or this is you. You've developed some type of an unhealthy addiction to replace these emotions, because maybe you're not wanting to deal with these emotions on a daily basis. So maybe this is your way of escaping, because it looks like, you know, the last sentence on this card says, amid the discomfort, I find a deeper meaning in personal growth. Amid the discomfort, there is some type of discomfort, emotional discomfort that you're dealing with, maybe having to go back to your childhood issues to deal with those things. It seems like it's affecting you on a deep and soul level, Sagittarius Nation. And maybe this is you. Maybe this is you, maybe focused on work and providing. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe this was your parent, focused more on providing than being there for you emotionally. So it left you feeling robbed emotionally, or feeling emotionally vacant, creating some type of a void there. And maybe you're kind of feeling like you're following in those footsteps. The things that you saw and witnessed as a kid might be things that you might feel that you're repeating. Let's see, Holy Spirit, what's going on with Sagittarius? Some of you are definitely job hunting. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Somebody doesn't want to change, Sagittarius. And maybe you find yourself constantly coming to this person's rescue. This week, Sag Nation, it looks like your spirit guides are causing you, or someone that you're dealing with, to go deep within themselves, to dig deep within, to figure out what about themselves do they need to change. This is definitely a Virgo for some of you. Maybe you might be spending some time alone, to create some type of balance in your life. We talked about you being the constant rescuer, possibly. And this is possibly where there may be a need for balance. You're giving and you feel like you're gypped when it's time to get something in return. Maybe you are someone's provider, constantly coming to someone's rescue. And like I said, balance may be needed with something. Wow. Okay. We're going to talk about that then, I guess. You got the word opposing, and you have the word opposition. We talked about that just a second ago, about how there might be a lot of negativity around you, a lot of negativity in your environment, or somebody is trying to create some type of stressful situation for you. We don't know why yet, but we're going to see what this is. It's like somebody's trying to corner you. There's been some type of betrayal, or this is something that might be coming up this week about somebody that's in your work environment. And Sag, some people might feel like it's you. There's some type of cruelty. Okay, I don't know what this is, Sagittarius, but there's definitely like a group of individuals. I did say some of you might work with the public, so there could be that. Some cruel things are being said in a situation here. I think this might have something to do with, this might, again, we're talking about childhood. So, Sagittarius, I don't know if this is you feeling bullied as a kid, or you have a child that's being bullied in school. Because it looks like somebody's really going through it. Let's see what this opposition is about. What is the reason for this? I think some of you are fed up at work. Yes, justice. I think that's what you're looking for, some type of justice. We talked before about karma. Yep, and here it comes. You have justice and the tower, the house of God. Your spirit guides step in to take care of something here that's going on. I feel like this is in your work environment, or it's in some area of your life. Somebody is opposing you or trying to make things difficult for you. Yep, it looks like you have some snakes around you, Sagittarius, or cross watcher. Or you got some snakes around your kids, your nieces, nephews, grandchildren. Wheel of Fortune. You actually got that knife. Like somebody's trying to keep you away from your destiny in some type of way. See, you do have a lot of eyes on you, Sagittarius. Okay, now let's put it this way. If there is some type of injustice here that you're doing, you're stealing, you're lying, you're thinking that you're getting away with something, there are people that see. There are people that may see you as the snake, Sagittarius, or like I said, you're seeing the snakes in the grass. Somebody shows their fangs this week and they regret the fact that maybe they did something to you or played you in some type of way. I think Sagittarius, yeah, parenthood. This is definitely having to do with children or something that you're observing having to do with your own kids. Sun card shows up again, definitely a Leo. Yeah, there's some type of manipulation tactic going on in the background of this situation. Well, it looks like somebody is coming back into the picture. This Gemini. You got the Hierophant, King of Pentacles. This might be your dad. It's Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But specifically, Virgo and Taurus are highlighted the strongest in this reading. See, this is something that's going to trigger something that happened in your childhood as well. That's going to trigger some type of a reaction that other people might witness. But yeah, this is the thing that's going on at work. It definitely feels as though there's someone trying to watch you, or you are watching someone. It looks like someone is trying to expose someone. You know, Sagittarius, maybe there's been someone that's trying to ruin you, or there's hell-bent on someone that's trying to ruin you. It looks like this person might be trying to get your attention this week, or you're trying to get this individual's attention. It looks like the reason that they're coming after you, Aries, is because they feel like Aries. I called you Aries. So you obviously are Aries, or this is an Aries doing this to you, is because you're the Empress, male or female. Feels like you're on top of your game. And somebody might be upset that maybe you're turning them down or not giving them any type of attention. And I think that there is somebody that kind of feels stuck. They're not sure how to maybe get your attention. Sag. Yeah, it looks like maybe someone has tried to make peace with you in the past. But it just seems like somebody is, you got somebody, this is like a wolf in sheep's clothing. It looks like having to do with somebody in your work environment this week. Yeah, this is somebody that's trying to ruin or tarnish your image. Like I said, Sagittarius, you're trying to do this to somebody. Somebody's trying to mess you up. And they're trying to do so in front of other people, with other people watching. So there might be some other people that are in on the shenanigans. But see, in that background of your situation, see, this is either someone trying to ruin you or sabotage your family or your household or someone within your household. See how there's another eyeball here? You have a lot of eyeballs on you, Sagittarius. So there's a Libra, you got a Pisces and a Libra that's around you, and it looks like it has something to do with your position, your status. It's like somebody wants the rank that you have or the position that you hold. The competition is trying to knock you out. It seems like Aries, yeah, somebody's trying to get you to leave. Somebody wants you to leave your position or leave the situation here. And it looks like they're going to be pushing you to do so. And they're going to be pulling out all kinds of dishonest types of tactics to try to make this happen, it looks like. Brightness hidden. It's as if somebody corrupt around you that doesn't share the same values as you, Sagittarius nation, is trying to get you to dim your light. It just seems like your light is too bright. And this is why someone is possibly a Taurus, somebody with Taurus in their chart is going out of their way to try to ruin you. and be an enemy of yours, oppose you in some type of way, or oppose someone that's around you. I was about to say impose. Maybe there is some type of imposition around here. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. So this feels like this is someone trying to create obstacles for you, trying to create some type of a loss for you, because you've declined them, because maybe you're not interested in what this person has to offer or what they're trying to say, because you see through them, right? You got a trickster in your midst. And like I did say, you got some snakes, you got some backstabbers. And I don't think you have one Sagittarius or cross watcher. I believe you have many. Okay, several that are maybe after your position or whatever. They don't like what you have to bring to the table. They see you as competition, and they're trying to mess up your image. Trying to gather a strategy to maybe get the higher ups to see you in a different light. Some of you, this is your career involves the military. Or this is somebody with an army of people behind them. This is gradual progress. So in spite of the issues that these people, or the obstacles that these people are trying to throw your way, it doesn't look like they're going to succeed. But I do feel like someone is trying to subtly penetrate your energy, your mental energy, your mental space. It just seems like someone is trying to slow you down. Sagittarius or cross watcher, but I don't think that they're going to succeed at that. In fact, I think you're about to get clarity about something that is going on in your energy that seems very confusing, or where someone is trying to obviously pull the wool over your eyes to create some type of a loss. I think that your guys are going to put the situation right in front of you so that you can see the situation clearly. In your situation is clearly a Leo, or like we talked about in the beginning of the reading, you may have Leo placements. Let's take a look at your money, Sagittarius Nation. Because we talked before about, I guess your money and your job is intertwined, and it looks like somebody's trying to block your money. They're trying to play games with your money, okay? There's obviously been some type of a loss. A job loss, or this is like some type of financial loss. This is obviously somebody trying to get you, like I said, to lose your job or your position. Somebody's after that. So I think as a result, your money has taken a hit. And maybe that's something that you're dealing with. Let's take a look at what might be going on with your money. Maybe through your credit cards, I don't know. You've taken out some type of a loan. You're asking somebody to borrow money. It just seems like you may be receiving some money, or you may have received some money. You've been trying to put away some money, and maybe you haven't wanted to kind of spend into that because money has been, like I said, a bit scarce. Maybe you haven't been able to make the moves that you wanted to make. And I think one of the issues this week, Sag, is maybe you feel like you're not seeing the results of your effort. It looks like you're putting together some type of an effort towards something. And yes, we talked about that. There's some type of an obstacle that's popping up this week. The presence of love will cast out fear. So it feels as though there is some type of fear that you have surrounding your money, surrounding your pocketbook. It just seems like I said, money is scarce, or you're not wanting to spend it. Something this week, though, it could have something to do with a creative project that you're working on. Or, yeah, because it looks like your creative juices are definitely flowing. So maybe, I don't know if this is you coming out with something. Maybe this is you maybe switching your career focus, or you putting some energy into a hobby, possibly. But this feels like what's getting ready to happen for you, Sagittarius, is that there's money that's coming in for you. You might be about to receive a pay raise. That could be where you feel like you're not seeing the results of your effort. You're working really hard and the people around you are trying to drown you in some type of way. You've been giving a lot of yourself into something. You've been putting a lot of time and energy into something. This week or in the coming weeks, it feels like something is about to pan out. You got some type of material success coming in for you. So you definitely have luck on your side. Yeah, your luck is definitely about to change for better. There's some type of financial breakthrough that I feel is getting ready to come in for you. Sagittarius Nation. For some of you, this is a new job. For others of you, you're going back to work. I think you're someone that others might feel, Sagittarius, is loyal and dependable. You're a team player. And something is about to, like I said, keep at it. Something is about to pay off for you. Possibly by next month or within the next 2 weeks, it feels like there's money that comes in that kind of fills in some type of financial gap where you've had some type of financial setbacks. You've made some attempts to increase your finances and you feel like it's been unsuccessful. Something is about to work out. It doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you don't stop. So yeah, we talked about that. Something is causing you to move slowly, but your guides are telling you, you know what, even though you've got some obstacles that I feel like you're navigating around, okay, definitely having to do with the people that are around you, that are opposing you. Keep moving. It looks like someone is trying to stop you, but rather than completely stopping you, it ends up just kind of slowing you down. It does look like, Sagittarius, your needs are going to be met. And I definitely feel like this is also where clarity comes in, where your spirit guides are stepping in to help you, to guide you through something. It's going to require something of you, though. It's going to require for you to step into a position of power, you know, because Sagittarius Nation, a cross watcher, you are a natural born leader. And this is what your guides are trying to get you to see about yourself. That you are meant to inspire other people. And it just seems like maybe your inspiration has been a bit lost. And it feels like this week you're able to regain that vigor to go towards something that means a lot to you. And this is the way that I feel like you will improve your finances. Some of you, an obstacle has something to do with children or family members or people that you tend to, people that are dependent upon you. It feels like you've got a lot of hats that you're wearing and a lot of things at stake and a lot of people that depend on you. Family. It seems like, again, you're able to navigate around these obstacles and you're not alone. I talked to you before about this negative energy that's around you, and when you being an empath, Sagittarius, because I feel like a majority of you are, again, it's going to be necessary for you to shield your energy. In the background of your situation, there's somebody that's getting some type of confidence boost, or they get their self-esteem by putting other people down. Yeah, it's like somebody wants to hurt you in order to make themselves feel better. And this feels like this is the injustice that you're suffering at work. Okay, so let's talk about this. Yeah, there's definitely something going on with the military. You are in the military. You're dealing with someone who is ex-military or whatever. Your kids are in the military. No doubt about it. You've got some type of a legal issue. The legal issue could be the reason that you're facing some type of financial issue. Now, if you are in court, okay, let's talk about it. Sagittarius, something is going to work out for you. It looks like somebody's really playing dirty with you. This is somebody that you let go of. Oh, somebody's trying to come back into your life. It just feels like it. Somebody would like to play a part in your life again, or play a part in the life of children. But it just seems like somebody's playing games. This is what I mean. Somebody around you is two-faced. Sagittarius, watch your back. While we're talking about hobbies, it just seems as though maybe you might be picking up a hobby. Maybe you might be deciding to garden or spend more time outdoors. Yeah, there's definitely some traveling that I feel like you're going to be doing. Some of you might be traveling to a new city, a new town. It just seems like there's a desire to get away, or to, you know, kind of leave where you are and get an emotional reset. I think this is something that you've been putting off for a while, Sagittarius. And, I think you might be getting back to that. We're going to touch on your health for a minute. It just seems, honestly, like you've put your health on the back burner, Sag, because it seems like you've been, again, trying to improve your financial situation. See, and you got people that are trying to burn you or burn your situation down. I don't know. I just feel like there's something here going on with your health. I feel like it's your emotional health. I do. Since we were talking about your childhood and issues that maybe you haven't dealt with, it just seems like something has been a huge burden for you emotionally, having to do with things that happened to you as a kid and feeling misunderstood or bullied as a child. And I feel like these are going to be the things that are going to cause you to dig deep and deal with. Either this is you as a kid, or this is your own child. Or maybe you feel a lot of pressure to be on top and to succeed. You might be having a lot of outside pressure from family member. They could be well-meaning, but it just seems like somebody is pushing you really hard, but not really giving you any encouragement. Pushing you so hard, in fact, that maybe it's bringing you to tears. And maybe this person brings you to tears and they scold you for crying. I think, Sagittarius, that either you or a child around you has a lot of secrets that they're holding deep inside. And I think that there might even be some discrimination thrown in the background of the situation. Like somebody could feel, this could be a kid, whomever, that could be noticing discrimination. They're being judged by their color or their race. I feel that that might be the case. Yeah. There's a kid that might feel like something is absolutely wrong with them because they're emotionally detached. They're disconnected from the people that are around them because they're afraid of opening up. And it has a lot to do with something that a child is seeing within the home. A lot of dysfunction, a lot of fighting, a lot of turmoil. And there's a child within the home that feels like they are kind of rushed to grow up and deal with adult situations. And as a result of this is a child that might, this could be somebody of any age really. It could be an adult child. You might view them as childish. And it's because maybe they don't want to grow up. They act childish because, like I said before, they had to deal with adult situations. And part of them yearns to still be that innocent child. See, there's a kid that's struggling to feel special to you. Or this is your inner child that's struggling to feel special to someone. And it just feels like somebody is keeping it to themselves. They're suffering in silence. They're not really giving a voice to how they genuinely feel deep inside. But maybe they feel like the scapegoat, or they feel like they're to blame for a lot of, I don't know, somebody else's emotional hangups. There's something going on here where there's like being blame shifted to a child, or they feel this way. Having to do with maybe some adults around them, Sagittarius or Crosswatcher. And so that's what I feel might be going on with health. I feel like with health, it's more so emotional than anything. So this feels like this is a week where your guides are trying to get you to listen, to turn in, to listen to what your guides have to tell you. It feels like they're trying to steer you in a different direction, maybe to get you to see things from a different direction. This is exactly what this is. Hear the ancient ones. This is your spirit guides, your ancestors. This is definitely a week, just like with any week though, to meditate, to ground. Because it seems like there's so much going on around you, Sagittarius, and it just pops up as just random distractions. But this is definitely your spirit guides trying to show you how to get through something. Now, there's definitely a child that's around you that feels abandoned, that maybe feels ignored, and it may be necessary this week, Sagittarius Nation or Crosswatcher, to show that you genuinely care about how this person feels. And if this is you and your inner child, it's time to wash away your burdens, because as I've stated to you before, that inner child has been yearning for some TLC and some attention for the longest time. And it just seems like there's a part of you that maybe hasn't found a way to grow beyond something. And this is the week where I feel like if you're able to be patient with yourself, you're going to notice a lot of personal growth that comes as a result of the work that you're putting in, the effort that you're putting in to change or to grow a part of yourself that you feel has been stifling you, or the part of you that's been neglecting. This is some type of chaos or confusion that's going on within you or around you. It feels like this is the week that you're able to sort that out if you're open to it. Trust and believe, Sagittarius Nation. There's someone around you that is giving you the evil eye. This person is keeping a very close eye on you. There's a lot of reference here to Leo. So perhaps this could be a Leo, or this is in reference to you. You might be the Sag Leo. We talked about grounding. Here is the confirmation here. You're going to need that. This is incredible and integral this week for you to do that. Heed the messengers. It seems like your spirit guides may be sending messengers to surround you, to help you through something that you feel is absolutely confusing. I don't know, or something that you feel embarrassed about. So there's definitely some type of confrontation here about lies, and the lies may have something to do about somebody may need to be honest. It seems like there's some type of confrontation here for the truth, because it seems like somebody around you refuses to be honest or to be real with you or with the people around you, the way the people that are viewing you are watching you. It's as if someone is trying to poison other people's thoughts about you. They don't like you, right? They're giving you the evil eye. They want other people to dislike you as well. And like I said, Sag or Crosswatcher, is because you're at the top of your game. And it's also because misery loves company. Sagittarius. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the Sag Nation? Okay. So we're going to talk about your car. And I guess there is something going on with your health. It's your emotional health. It's your mental health. Yes, they go hand in hand. But I feel like it's also that there might be something that's going on with you physically as well. We're going to look at that. But I think there might be something going on with your vehicle. Sagittarius. Make sure you take care of your car, Sag. You're not in a situation where you're stranded. I promise you, somebody has secrets. And I talked to you about that. I guess we're going back, since we're talking about your emotional health. There is a child that's locking away how they genuinely feel. They're keeping it a secret. We talked about there being silence, or there's a kid that's suffering in silence that may not make it known what they're going through. What's going on with your health? It looks like you're not getting... Let me make it very clear, somebody is watching you. It's not someone. You have several eyeballs on you, Sagittarius. Some of you, maybe you do work on social media. Maybe you do work in film, in media of some type, even if it's not social media. I don't know. You're getting a lot more attention. But the more attention, the more eyeballs that are on you, it just seems like the more uncomfortable you become. I don't know what that's about, Sag. Maybe it's because you're feeling vulnerable because of something that you're dealing with, that you're going through. Something is going on in the background of your situation. Memories. Did you lose someone, Sagittarius? Somebody passed away? It's your childhood. I think that there might be some things that bring back some nostalgic memories for you this week, Sag. Memories of your childhood. It's some good, some bad. It just seems like something is going to cause you to travel back down memory lane, Sagittarius. Leo, I promise you, you've got to have a Leo around you. Yeah, see, you're packing, you're going somewhere, maybe you're moving. Seems like something's been delayed, Sagittarius. And now you're about to get some forward momentum with something here. Yeah, it looks like maybe you're moving to another city. Ooh, you feel attacked? This is what I mean. When I say a domestic violence type of relationship, if this is not a physical attack here, then this is some type of verbal attack. Somebody is lying on you, creating some type of false narrative, I feel. There's the Tower once again, and there's a Virgo once again. See, this is something that you're overcoming this week. The past. It seems like the past has been creating some type of mental imprisonment for you, and you're able to get over that, as well as a financial setback. Education. It feels like maybe we talked about working. Writing. Maybe there's something that's inspiring you, or maybe you have an educational goal here. Maybe you are a spiritual teacher. Something pertaining to education is going to be relevant to you. As it said, maybe you're writing something. This might be where there's some type of challenge for you academically. It just seems like you're able to overcome this. You're able to get out of this, but you got to ground your energy. Something is like causing your ability to focus to be shot this week, but it looks like you're able to navigate around that. So with your health, okay, it seems like something is blocking your sleep. Maybe you're not really drinking a lot of water. Your appetite is being affected. Your energy levels are being affected. This feels like this is in direct connection to a relationship that's around you that's kind of up in the air right now. This is definitely going to be a week where you may need to ask for help regarding a family matter or a home matter that's going on, a home affair. You're going to need help. You're going to need the support of the people that are genuinely your people. But when it does come to your health, it looks like there may be a necessity to detox. Something that you're putting in your body or something that's in your environment, a lot of chemicals, it's creating some static for you energetically. You may need to go out and get some fresh air and stretch. But yeah, this is a week that I feel like you might be, no doubt, focusing on your health. Your physical health, your emotional health, or the health of someone that is around you that means a lot to you. Yeah, somebody's going through some this is either physical or sexual abuse in some type of way. Somebody is very destructive that's around you, Sagittarius or cross-watcher. Yeah, maybe you're wanting to be an actor or an entertainer, a musician, a dancer. You have some type of an aspiration that I feel is outside of your regular 9-to-5 work that I feel like you might be deciding to put your energy into. I don't know, Sag. To use my voice right now. You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. So I talked to you about attention being drawn to you. These could definitely be people that are interested in what you have to say. The things that maybe you're sharing with people. It seems like you're being called to use your voice on some level, Sagittarius, and I think that these are going to be people that are drawn to you. They want to hear what you have to say. Maybe you're writing something, maybe you're writing a poem, a story, a song, whatever this is, it feels like people are drawn to you for whatever reason. Name all the things that you love. Am I one of them? I give myself all the love and attention I need. So this definitely feels like this is a week where maybe you're maybe spending some time alone, doing the things that you absolutely love, pouring your energy into that. And possibly maybe putting something out into the world, and maybe within the next few months you may see an outcome to something here. Remember, I was talking about you're looking to see the fruits of your efforts with something that maybe you're creating, something that you're putting your energy into. An opportunity may present itself this week, Sagittarius. There may even be an opportunity for romance maybe in the near future if this is something that you're open to, because it does feel like someone is coming back into your energy, Sagittarius. Yes. It just seems that way. Someone is returning. Whatever this is that you're putting your energy to, this is your guide saying persevere and remain positive, even though maybe something has been delayed. It doesn't feel like the answer is no. And that might be what you have in the back of your mind. Your spirit guides are saying the answer is yes, Sagittarius. But keep going. Don't stop. With that, Sag Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope, Sag, this reading has been helpful to you. If so, help the channel out by hitting the subscribe button, hit the like button, and make sure that you hit the post notification bell so that you're informed whenever I upload a video for a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Sagittarius Nation, for deciding to join me today. Have a beautiful, peaceful, prosperous week, Sagittarius. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, Sag Nation.